Coco Gauff's mother Candi sends a message after celebrating birthday, daughter and son react. Coco Gauff's mother, Candi, turned 55 on Sunday, November 30th, and she took to Instagram to thank her well-wishers, drawing reactions from her children, Coco and Cody, and WTA star Danielle Collins. The milestone and the well-wishes were a love fest all around. "Thank you to everyone," Coco Gauff's mother Candi thanks well-wishers on her birthday. Candi posted a heartfelt Instagram message thanking everyone who wished her a happy 55th birthday. Penning her thoughts, she wrote, "Thank you to everyone who thought of me today for my birthday. Truly grateful to be 55. Coco reacted to the post with 3 smiling face with heart-eyed emojis, showing her love and affection towards her mother. She had previously shared a beautiful story on her Instagram timeline, commemorating her mother's special day. Candi Gauff, Candi's son, was not far away from reacting to his mother's post. He shared a single heart emoji, but as his sister had earlier, he dedicated an Instagram story to his mother that said, "Happy birthday to the best mom I could ask for, love you." Coco's compatriot on the WTA tour, Danielle Collins, also wished Candi Gauff on her birthday. All the reactions to Candi Gauff's post can be seen below. "I needed some female energy." Coco Gauff on her mother's role in her French Open victory. After winning her second major title at Roland Garros this year, Coco wholeheartedly admitted the role her parents had played in her career. She was thankful to them for taking her opinion into account as well and for not being typical tennis parents, who control every aspect of their children's professional lives. Speaking about it, she said, "You know, they're definitely someone who listens to my opinion the most, and I think sometimes we hear crazy stories of tennis parents and all that, and I can say I don't relate to that." More. Coco Gauff's father Corey comes to her defense with strong-worded message amid criticism over lingering issue. In her victory speech after winning in Paris, Gauff graciously thanked her mother. On a male-dominated team, the 21-year-old asked her mother to be on the tour with her so she could have her family's support whenever she needed it in a brutally competitive sport. She said, "I have my physio, but you know, being in a team full of men, I was like, I need some estrogen and some female energy here, so I asked my mom to go. You know, women just notice more things." Gauff's 2025 season was up and down, with the American enjoying a highly successful clay court campaign. She hit a form slump in the middle of the season but ended it with a title, winning the WTA 1000 Wuhan Open. Candi Gauff had never been one for extravagant birthdays. For years, her celebrations were quiet. Family dinners, a handwritten card from her children, maybe a slice of cake if the evening allowed. But this year felt different. Maybe it was the weight of everything her family had experienced. Maybe it was the rare alignment of calm in their impossibly busy schedules. Or maybe it was simply time for the woman behind one of tennis's brightest stars to take a moment for herself. Whatever the reason, when she woke up on her birthday morning, there was already a flutter in the air, as if the universe itself had decided to decorate the day long before Coco or her brothers had even started their planning. The first message Candi saw when she picked up her phone was from Coco, sent at 12:01 a.m. sharp, as though the world number 3 had been sitting there waiting for the clock to strike. "Happy birthday to my hero, my heart, and the funniest person in this house. Love you, Mom Redheart." Candi smiled. That was Coco, sweet, intentional, always finding the words that make things feel softer. The girl who faced 120 miles per hour serves with calm intensity still became a gentle child when it came to her mother. But the day was only beginning. A quiet celebration turned special. The Gauffs didn't plan a giant party. Instead, they gathered at their family home, the place where trophies were tucked between family photos, where tennis rackets leaned casually next to backpacks, and where laughter came freely, especially when the 3 siblings were together. Coco had taken the morning off from training, claiming that even pros were entitled to mother-approved rest days. Her younger brothers, Cameron and Cody, had turned the living room into a makeshift celebration zone, complete with balloons that absolutely did not match in color but matched their enthusiasm. "Mom, we did all the decorations ourselves," Cameron announced proudly as if selecting and inflating balloons were Olympic events. "I can tell," Candi teased, smoothing his hair. "It's perfect." The family spent the day cooking. Well, attempting to cook Candi's favorite dishes. Coco insisted on taking over the kitchen, much to the alarm of everyone who had ever seen her attempt anything beyond scrambled eggs. "You sure you don't want Dad to help?" Cody whispered beside her. "Nope," Coco said, flicking water at him. "This is Mom's day. She deserves something from me." "You mean smoke?" he countered as a pan began to steam suspiciously. They erupted into laughter so loud that Candi came running in, assuming something had gone terribly wrong. Nothing had. It was just joy. the moment that moved her. When lunch, delicious by miracle, was over, the real surprise arrived. Coco, with the kind of smile she reserved for big wins, handed her mother a small gift bag. Candi didn't care about gifts, but she opened it anyway, more amused by the secrecy than the gift itself. Inside was a framed photo. But not just any photo. It was a picture of the 3 Gauff children from years ago, tiny, giggling, huddled around their mom at a playground slide. And beneath it, a quote Coco had chosen. "You gave us love before we knew the word. Now we try to return it every day." Candi felt her throat tighten. She wasn't someone who cried easily, but motherhood has a way of turning moments like these into little storms of emotion. She hugged them, first Coco, then the boys, pulling them all in as if trying to hold them at the ages they were in the photo and the ages they were now. "Thank you," she whispered. "This means more than you know." The message that followed. Later that evening, after the laughter settled, after the candles were blown out, and the kids had drifted into their own worlds, Candi finally sat down with her phone again. She opened Instagram, not her favorite place but the one that connected her to the broader community who had supported Coco and embraced the family. She posted a simple picture, the 3 kids hugging her earlier that afternoon, sunlight spilling across the frame like a quiet blessing. Then she typed a message that was both tender and unexpectedly profound. "Another year older, another year beyond grateful. The best gifts I'll ever receive are the children who continue to teach me love, patience, and purpose. Thank you, Coco, Cameron, and Cody, for making today beautiful. And thank you to everyone who sent wishes. You all filled my heart." The post was brief, but it felt like her, a woman who didn't need extravagance to express sincerity. Within minutes, reactions came pouring in. But none mattered more than the 2 that appeared first. Coco's reaction: "A daughter speaks with pride. Mom, don't make me cry again," loudly crying face, red heart, "love you forever." Coco's comment quickly became one of the most liked on the post. Fans chimed in instantly, reflecting the joy of seeing the usually composed tennis superstar so openly emotional.